Hi, this is Tutor Nick P, and this is lesson 778. The title of today's lesson is the difference between recognize and identify. Okay, somebody wants a screenshot, do it right now. Let's get right to it. To recognize means to match past experience or a memory with one is seeing or experiencing right now at this time. It matches familiarity to past experience. And we have a second use here for recognize. It can also mean to acknowledge that something is true or that it exists. Once something is recognized, you automatically are able to identify it. All right, let's continue. Identify. All right, well, identify is focusing on figuring out or establishing who someone is or what something is. You may not immediately know before encountering. You have to figure it out. So that's the key part. Once you figure it out, you have identified it. Thus, you have to establish what something is and determine its characteristics. Okay, anyway, we got 6 examples here to show just how it's used. Here's the first one. I recognize his signature. So, of course, this is what you mean, that you know from past experience. You know it. Number 2, I identified his signature. Well, you had to figure it out. Whose signature is it? You may have had to check things to figure that out. Number 3, I recognize his photo. Well, you know from past experience. You know from your memory. I identified his photo. Well, to figure out by checking resources. Although sometimes you could say identify already knowing that you had recognized it immediately as well. That's where there could be a little crossover. I identified his photo. Well, to figure out by checking resources, okay? Or, like I said, from your past memory. I recognize this is a problem. I admit and understand this is a problem from past knowledge, okay? And the last one here, I identified the problem. Well, after checking, I eventually figured out what the problem is. Okay, anyway, I hope you got it. Hope it was clear. Hope it was very informative. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.